We are back out here for another day. Just got back from the gym and the store. Picked me and Erwin up another restock of waters, 10 more waters. That's all we really needed. Probably start off working on this Samsung dryer I picked up this past weekend. Got a couple parts to put away from a dryer I scrapped out yesterday. Also got a LG steam dryer here and a couple machines over here, washer-wise, that we got to take a look at. So one thing at a time, let's see what we can get done. Got the boss in the house. What's up, buddy? You know what? I figured out exactly why he's so interested in this back corner from inside and outside. It looks like from the outside there's a squirrel's nest. I can see a bunch of like pine straw, and I actually saw a squirrel run in there. So we're gonna have to get that figured out regardless. I don't want them chewing on any of our wires. Caught onto it before I did, huh, buddy? Pretty quickly, got the machine tore apart, propped up the top half with a broomstick, went through with my multimeter, figured out what the issue was pretty quick. This sensor is actually good. The heating element has no continuity, so it'll have to be replaced. Somebody definitely serviced this machine in the past. It should have a separate sensor here, a thermostat, which protects the element. Looks like they bypassed it. This plug was right here, and it's supposed to go to this sensor, thermostat, and then there should be a separate jumper cable that goes from here to here to this sensor. We'll have to get that replaced. I should have an element and the sensor. All in all, the machine looks to be pretty good. Should be able to get it repaired. Opened up the element casing to take a look at it. It's definitely broke down here, but I can tell somebody tried to bypass this in the past. The element initially broke. You can see all that extra wire on the end of this one. Somebody tried to twist the ends off, and that might last for a little bit, but it's definitely not going to be for too long. Plus, all these coils are all bent up. Definitely didn't come from Samsung like that, so we're going to see if we can replace this element or if we have a whole new casing with the thermostat. Thankfully, had one last brand new element for this model machine. Typically, I'll order 3 of those to have for the Samsungs, down to my last one. Cleaned out the casing a little bit. We're going to install this, find a thermostat for it. Got the element replaced, brand new. Got all the screws put back together. I had the thermostat and it was already connected with the jumper cables to the other sensor. And I went ahead and replaced it all. That way, all I have to do is hook up the one wire here and the one wire directly to the element, and we'll be good to go there. But before I install it, I'm gonna go through, it's not dirty, but I'm still just gonna blow it out, get all the little lint out from the exhaust as well. Got these 2 drum wheels removed. We're gonna clean them up, re-grease them. These wheels are in really good shape. They're actually moving pretty smoothly, but I already got the machine all tore apart. So I'm going to go the extra effort, ensure there's not going to be any problems, re-grease everything, and the belt tensioner is going to be next. Also went ahead and reinstalled the element, hooked up all the wires, got everything situated in here. Used the compressor, blew off this carpet felt on both ends of the drum. Built up dirt and lint will cause it to wear away a lot faster, so it's nice and smooth now. I saw the 2 front legs were all wore away. Can't really adjust them easy. The 2 back legs are good, so I found 2 more legs. I'm going to get them installed. Looks like my dad opened up the gates for the sheep to come out. They're free ranging. We'll keep an eye on them. That's one machine done for today. Got it spinning, nice and smooth, producing good heat. We're going to let it finish out this test cycle. Looks like Mr. Sarge finally woke up. Sika moved her bed outside, getting himself a drink of water from the community water bucket I set out for him. Finished out its test cycle. It's ready to go. It needs a little wipe down. Gonna probably transition over to this Samsung washer, and I've already had it tested. It was sitting in my storage. I'm gonna clean it up and looks like try to replace the shocks. Also gonna take a look at this LG dryer, but I brought this dryer that I fixed Thursday or Friday of last week, but it needs a paint job, so I'm gonna sand it down, get it painted, get that complete as well. We got Mr. Sarge living his best life over here. We don't have any replacement shocks for this washer. It's not worth me ordering them and fixing them. So what I will do is strip all the good parts off of it and scrap the rest of the metal. I went ahead, sanded this dryer down, put 1 coat of paint on it. We'll let that dry, covered up the head unit so no overspray gets on it. Always causing some kind of trouble. That's all that's left of it. Got all the good parts off of it. I really got to find a spot for my new scrap metal. Got 2 machines and I know there's going to be more to come. Found this metal sign when I was putting away a couple parts. This is the dog to beware of. Install it right here somewhere. There was actually 2 of the metal signs in the bag, so So I'll probably put this one up on the front door of the shop. Moving on to this LG dryer. I got it hooked up. I took the top panel off. I tried to turn it on, nothing. I know it's getting power, the drum light's on, but it's missing part of the child lock here. I'm not sure why. I don't know if somebody worked on it in the past or if it just broke. I should be able to take this child lock out without having to remove the front panel of the machine. Once I get that replaced, I'm going to reinstall the head unit, get it tested, see if that solves our no power issue. I would assume even with the child lock broken, it should still power up and just not start, but who knows. Here's the old child lock. It was all broken to pieces. I don't know where the rest of it went because it's not in there. Here's the new one that I got. This one we're going to leave right here for now. It's not too hard to replace. It just slides in place. And it's got plastic clips. There we go. Then we'll hook the cable back up. I figured it's still not powering on. Doesn't want to do anything. But at least we solved one issue. I think there might be a problem with this circuit board. And I also think I might have one, but I'm not sure yet. So we're going to get it unplugged, take the circuit board back off, and see if we can find it. My dad's got quite the load of rocks here in the bucket. He's been down here pretty much all day, moving dirt that he graded from the backyard, filling in this hole here that we have on the edge of the driveway. Most of this dirt will kind of wash into the hillside here. We got a creek that runs down there. That's good. So we do want the rocks to actually fall in here, stop some of this erosion, but as you can see, we got a water line that actually flows with this creek, and we don't want to hit it and break it. So we're taking it nice and easy going from the edge. So I'm gonna go through, I gotta be careful here. I don't want this bank to fall in. Let's just kick these rocks in here real quick. He wants to catch him. He wants to catch him. Catch it, get it. Get it, Seika. Wanna get it? I got no more rocks for you, let's go. She looks like a panther in there. Gotta lock the sheep up, feed the dogs, feed the cat. Close up the shop. Stop harassing Seika. Found some of the sheep. They're making their way back to their home. Typically, most nights we just leave the gate open and they all find their way back in there by around 8 o'clock. And then I just go back behind them and shut the gate.